I feel as though if it is that he does not want to make these steps to work on the marriage, then you can't save the marriage, because then you're going to end up doing all the work, and then in the long run you're going to end up resenting him. You're going to end up hating your children father.
Hey guys, welcome back to another week with us. I'm Sherain,
And I'm Laurel.
and we're gonna start off with discussing the birthday girl here. How was your birthday? What did you do?
My birthday week was actually one of the best birthdays I've ever had. Like
Oh my god!
I kept saying, like, guys, this is like the best birthday ever. I did like a quick runaway, guys. To like home away from home. I feel as though like most people from Trinidad be like, okay, that's home away from home. And it was just nice. A couple of us went, and well, Sherain was missed out. So I don't know what's up with that. But
Well, I couldn't go.
yeah. But more trips to come. It was really, really nice. Thank you for all the wishes. I didn't even get to message and respond to everybody as yet, but I'll get to you guys because it was pace after pace. I am actually jet lagged now.
Yeah, she's been saying that she's jet lagged. So what did you do? Like, what exactly? Like, what you get into? Any new spots you tried?
Okay, so this trip we wanted to do like a little bit more fun activities besides the usual shopping and stuff like that. So one of the girls like really into Halloween, so we went to House of Horror first night. Guys, for all those who told me to do that ride, y'all are wicked. Never again. And then we went to Little Hen. Oh my god, Little Hen is amazing. It is reasonable and amazing, and all in one. Like, the aesthetics of the place is beautiful. Like, it was nice. Like,
That's a
little birds was like flying around my head because it's
Really?
like, yeah, because it's
that's
like
a brown spot.
yeah, it was really, really nice.
Nice.
But because the trip was so short, I didn't get to do all that I wanted to do. Of course, we had that night. You must go to Brickell. So we did go to Moxie's as per usual. Oh my god, I can't remember the club that we went to upstairs, and Almarusa. That was the last club spot we went to, and that was good. After I posted that, like, somebody else from Trinidad messaged me, and she was like, "Where are you, girl?" And I'm like, "What do you mean where I am?" Like, it says Miami Nice. Then after I realized, oh, she's in Miami too. And
yeah.
she was at Club 11. And we didn't even get to meet up. And I'm like, wait, boy, we could have meet up and make it like a big thing. Because, yeah, Trini's like to meet up outside of the country.
That is true. That is very true. I
Yeah.
find like a lot of even people who migrate, like, you would think that a lot of them would marry someone from the States, but most of the times they end up
They
marrying,
gravitate back to somebody.
if not Trinidad, Caribbean,
Yeah, yeah.
of Caribbean roots. Yeah. Not all. I'm just saying plenty of them I do find so. But okay, yeah, guys, I wasn't able to go.
Next trip. I'm like done planning in my head. Like, that's the thing. Like, as soon as you go on the plane and come back, you just be like, okay, what's the next flight? I'm like already saying, I want to go Jamaica, I want to go Panama, I want to go Mexico, I want to go. You know?
Yeah, bucket list.
Yeah.
Your bucket list. Which leads me to ask the question: if you could instantly transport yourself to any vacation destination right now, and you all can answer too, where would you go and why?
I have so many that I have on my list. Because I have Bali, I have Japan, but like
You have where?
Bali, Japan.
Oh, yeah, me too. I have Bali.
Greece. However, I really, really want to go Thailand. Like, you'll see the beaches. Like, I am a water baby, and I
don't think it's like very expensive to actually vacation there. I think the most expensive thing is to actually get there.
yeah, because we
there.
live all the way on this side.
Yeah.
So, that would be one. Oh God, if I click my legs,
Yeah.
transport me now, and I want to be on one of the. I can't remember one of the beaches. Oh my God, I can't remember the name, but it's so pretty. All their beaches are very clean and pretty and clear and white sand.
It calls you. Yeah.
And also, I kind of want to like feed the elephants. I know it's kind of weird, but I want to feed the elephants.
Why
too.
weird?
I don't know. Some people be like, okay, but I want to feed the elephants. I'm a little afraid because I feel I'll be doing my laugh when I'm scared, like. But I still want to do it.
I don't think it's weird though. I think like probably it's like something that they do over there and you just want.
Yeah, I don't want to necessarily ride the elephant. That's not a thing for me. But I
would
want
like to ride the elephant.
I don't want to.
I would like to.
That's a
I mean, it's very
fall.
high. Yeah, that's a high fall.
And I don't
but I
like
would
heights.
I would like to ride the elephant.
Yeah.
I would like to ride the elephant. Where has pigs in the beach? Like I find like
Hell
pictures.
to the no.
Pictures
it looks
cute. But the thing about it, I don't
What
trust
about
pigs.
the pigs shitting in the water and the poop?
And then I don't
floating
even
by
know if they're actually shitting grass or actual like.
They shitting shit.
Yeah,
They shitting shit
but the thing about pigs eat anything.
and everything. They'll eat a human.
Yeah.
Actually. So the answer for me is a no. For pigs
Yeah.
next to me, I will.
I would want to take a picture, but I definitely don't want to stoop in the water to them or nothing like that.
Yeah. Not even
I find the
stingrays.
pictures.
I'm not
Hell
doing.
no.
Like I see people all like, y'all didn't
Why would you
learn
wanna
from
do that?
Steve. Y'all didn't learn from Steve. Like he died. I see people
Exact-
like
he didn't
kissing
even die
the
from a
stingray like
crocodile.
this.
Yeah.
What is kissing
What's wrong
stingray?
with y'all? Y'all okay?
No, he died from his stingray. His stingray jump up and hit him in his chest. That's
Yeah, no, he died from
Oh,
a sting-
yeah. That's what they say,
oh.
crocodile.
No, I was saying he didn't even die from a
Yeah.
crocodile. That's
So
crazy.
that's a no for us. But where would you want to go?
I don't know. Only recently, Japan became one of the places I would like to visit as well. My cousin recently went and like, she showed me all the pictures and stuff. Like, it's so nice. Like, I would really like to go Lagos. Like, I think I've watched enough Nigerian shows and stuff. Like, that's where my interest to go in Lagos
Yeah.
came
And
from.
her accent comes out from.
I also follow like one of my, I can't even call them favorites anymore. Yeah, they are favorites, but it's a bit more like they are like my core creators that taught me a lot of like on YouTube how to use like equipment and stuff. She visited, she's not far away, but she visited there, and you know, she did a vlog and whatnot, and it was just as pretty as it was displayed on the movies and stuff, and I would really like to go there. Bahamas is still on my list. I would like to go.
I
St.
used to
Martin.
have Bahamas on my list, but I feel as though like I don't really care to see it anymore. Don't come for me, guys. I just heard that it's kind of overrated. Y'all could tell me if I'm wrong, or let me know if y'all agree with me. But I heard that it's overrated.
Really?
I don't mind passing through, like on a cruise, and we pass through and we stop off for like a day. But I didn't hear that there's much to see.
And I still would like to go England.
I don't know.
I would love to go.
I would love to go, but it's so cold, and I suffer from being allergic to the cold.
Oh yeah. One of my main reasons for wanting to go is that we have some mutuals that are actually from the UK. I would actually like to meet them in person and stuff like that.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it would
it's
be
so
so-
nice to
yeah.
meet everybody in person. Like, oh my god, yeah, I talked to you online, but
Yeah.
actually seeing you is like,
Oh my god, that's like the other day I met this guy from South Central podcast. I was out the road running errands and he was over the road now. I walking out the grocery and I'm seeing him and I'm like, this person's face looks very
Right.
familiar. And like first I was like, is that GBM Neutron? And I was like, sure no. No, you are totally off. And then I was like, oh, and I turned around. I was like, hey,
Or it was like, eh, that was
yeah,
it.
yeah, it was literally like that. It was literally like that. In terms of like, I like when it is like in terms of that you communicate with them online and like yes you communicate well not necessarily communicate like a lot like that like we interact with each other's content and stuff online and yeah maybe we have never met in person but I feel as though I've seen enough on your page that it don't take anything out of me to like
And the connection or the interaction is natural.
it's natural and
And
it felt like yeah
and a genuine one.
yeah it was a genuine one so that was cool. It was really cool to meet him in person and he actually celebrated a birthday as well recently.
Is he a Libra?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because if he celebrated when you saw him, that means he's a
No, it would have been
Libra.
after.
After, while I was not here?
I think
No, I feel it was before because I think. Didn't you tell me that you saw him?
yeah.
There was. I can't remember.
He was here still.
So that means he's a stinking Libra. He's a stinking Libra.
He was
Okay.
still here.
Listen, I'm not. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Libras. I don't know. I'm just a Scorpio, and I can't help it.
But yeah. Oh my god, Christmas is coming up, guys.
I know. It's interesting. Like, I am not a Christmas person. We're like polar opposite because you are a Christmas person. I'm not a Christmas person. And like over the years, I'm like, okay, I'm going to become Christmassy. And I think like going up to times be like, yeah. And then closer, I'm like, oh.
I don't know. I think like Christmas Day, I really dislike Christmas Day, but I know I like to be not
all the preparations and the festivities.
No, well, I figured out how to not do stuff heavy, like be in the kitchen. Like I despise that on Christmas Day. Like I started like prepping like the week before Christmas.
Right.
Like one day I'll prep like the lasagnas, one day I'll prep the corn pie,
Right.
and like that. And so on Christmas Day it might just to do steamed pastels, do the callaloo. Those are and sometimes even callaloo if I'm up early, well it wouldn't be really early, like late Christmas Eve into the wee hours of Christmas morning, I might do the callaloo before I sleep because I like to change my curtains Christmas Eve. Like I grew up doing that. I like changing curtains Christmas Eve.
We have to go mood alive.
Oh yeah. That has become a tradition.
Yeah, that has become a tradition.
We did not go no we did.
Go what?
Running somewhere Christmas Eve looking for something.
That last year?
Yeah, we did.
It was small though.
It was small, yeah.
It
was small.
Over the years, we had this bad habit of waiting till the 99 time and like we walk for like hours till our feet are like not our own.
Oh, yeah.
And we made a pledge last year that we weren't going to do that. But I think we did get something small, but it wasn't like.
And the places
torture.
We went, yeah, it wasn't torture. The places we went didn't even have like crowds.
Right.
It was like 2 places we went to. But I think I want to start like doing something on Christmas Day.
And guys, I'm like obsessed with the Grinch now. So
really?
I'm obsessed.
Me too. I love the Grinch.
I'm obsessed. Like I want all my decorations and everything to be like
the Grinch
theme.
Well,
we'll see how that works because I'm not feeling to buy a new Christmas tree and the Christmas tree struggling.
Guys,
it probably would be given Grinch. It probably.
But what did you do last year though? You had something Grinchish.
I didn't get all the I wanted to
ornaments.
get the ornaments, right? But I did get the colors to match back. But I didn't get the instead of the star, it have the topper, which is his head, and all I had saw. Actually, I was looking for the actual tree. The tree actually shapes like this.
Yeah, I remember.
But I couldn't get it anyway. So then I kind of settled for the
You could
colors.
take a picture of it and Google search the image.
Girl, I don't even know why I didn't. Well, when I went up,
It
they
wasn't
were. It was
thinking about that.
no. It was like kind of like now coming in. Like they have 1 or 2 Christmas stuff.
Oh yeah, it's still Halloween.
It's still Halloween.
So it was still well, yeah. People will be shopping for last minute Halloween costumes and stuff. Whew. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking that the color scheme that you went with will contrast really nice with the Grinch theme tree with the curtains.
Yep, I'm excited. I'm excited. If I could order this stuff in time, I'll try my best, guys, and I'll show you my attempt. I might consider getting a new tree. I might consider it.
We have to go and look for one. Right?
Every time I pull a tree, I swear more branches fall off.
Yeah,
I
last year
swear.
she was like, Sherain,
I'm
next year I
seeing
need a new
the
tree.
wall. I'm seeing the wall
Next
behind the tree.
Next year I need to get a tree. But we could go and look for trees.
Yeah. I'm so jealous. Your mom was like, I got a tree and have lights on it. And I'm like,
She is so. My mother is so
Show
excited
off.
about this tree.
sure.
I didn't even realize she did that.
Right. She's like, I couldn't let it pass. I'm like, okay, Robertine.
Yeah, and my mom traveled like it would have been
Like probably a week before I did.
she came back. No,
It wasn't. It was closer.
no, like 3 weeks before.
Oh, okay.
Like 3 weeks before she just came. She came back 3 weeks before Laurel went.
Yeah.
So, and it didn't go that either.
Yeah, you're due for a trip
I am
next
due
year.
for a trip.
Yeah.
I'm due for a trip. Yeah. So
Afterwards, after I flew out, I realized that my mister not in Trinidad.
Hey!
I realized he don't exist down here. No offense to Trinidadians, but or maybe y'all could do better.
Nothing wrong with. I don't think anything wrong with thinking that.
Maybe
way.
I just didn't meet the one down here, or probably I'm not going places. According to one of my friends, he's like, you're not going the places to meet the right people. You're just not going the right places. Could you tell me where the right places are?
Yeah, people keep telling me I have to leave my house.
Brother, ew.
Pardon me.
Can't be like natural and you're meeting the pharmacy or the grocery.
Yeah, I think
Your
that's
hand,
like, you know,
your hands reach for the same watermelon.
paint the picture.
Yeah, you're walking down the aisle, and then you decided, oh, that watermelon looks delicious. And as you stretch your hands,
A shopping in Massey.
you're shopping in Massey, of course,
Right.
and you stretch your hand to reach for the watermelon.
Right.
He comes out of nowhere. He didn't even study which watermelon. He just said, okay, this one looking big, and he going for it, and your hands connect, It's like an instant spark.
Ooh.
All of a sudden,
Yeah.
music start to play in each other's ears. And then your eyes slowly connect. And then you feel like you all know each other for years. And that's it.
Yeah. I was there.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah. That's how I think it should be.
Anyway, let's not sidetrack too much, guys.
Yes, guys. So, do we have any riddles today?
So we don't have any riddles. However, I came up with this little game.
Ooh.
But it's kind of like centered around Halloween because it's Halloween right now.
Oh, yes.
So
Spooky
basically,
season.
it's
I actually like Halloween.
I do, and that's the thing with us down here. Like we in the Caribbean don't. It's not really part of our culture. We kind of like over the years adopt it.
We celebrate All Saints and All Souls Day.
Yeah.
Where we go and we check visit the grave. When I say
Well,
check,
don't visit. When you say check, you kind of like, please explain to the
We go
viewers
and
because
visit.
not everybody will understand. We don't go and check anybody. Like,
we
it's
go
not
and
like,
visit the graves.
yeah, of
Yeah,
our
of
loved
our loved
ones. And you
ones.
light
Yeah.
candles, and sometimes people say a prayer. Some people do it at home. They just light a candle for a loved one. It's just to basically remember
Them, yeah.
remember them. Right, so basically 10, so it's 10 questions. Now usually there's 20 questions, but I decided to do 10 questions because we don't want to take up all the time with the game. But basically I'm going to think of an object, and the object could be animal, place, thing, whatever. And now you have to now ask me questions in order to guess. So like for instance, let me give an example. Like,
Do we have like a theme we going by so I can know what questions?
it's
The
how-
theme is just Halloween.
Well, I shouldn't make it solely on Halloween. So the
So
first
should I
two,
go like
first
movie,
two
like
would
boy,
be,
girl, animal? It's boy, girl, animal, place, thing, basically. But I asking you questions
But it's-
to figure out
yeah, but it's objects.
only objects.
Yeah, I'm giving you a hint that it's only objects right now.
Okay.
And the first part is going to be Halloween, and the second part will be just like random stuff, right?
Example.
So like, let me give an example. Let's say we're working with a light bulb, right? And you'll ask questions like, okay, so is it something that you use in your house? And I could say yes. And then you'll be like, is it something that is
When I
in...
say you thinking of light bulb,
Yeah.
but I have
You asking the questions. So basically, you have to ask the questions until you have an idea of what it could possibly be. So like, you would ask me questions, and then you'd be like, is it in every room? And I'll say yes. And then you could say, you could start guessing if you want. You could say, is it a bed? Or you could say, is it a fridge, or is it a whatever? But you kind of asking questions to like narrow down what could be possibly.
Okay, but the theme of the questions is Halloween.
Well, the first two is Halloween.
Okay, so the other two you will give me what, like a theme.
And not necessarily, it's just objects. You'll have to figure it out on your own.
This is a wide scope.
Yes, you have 10 questions. After that,
Okay.
I need a buzzer.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, so start.
Yes.
Okay, is it used as decor?
Maybe. Yes.
Yes. Is it also edible?
No.
Is it colorful?
No.
Is it black?
Wait, I'm not checking the track of how much questions you asked there. Right, so how
Wait.
much is that? 4 questions? Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I have 10 questions.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you have unlimited guesses, but you have 10 questions.
okay. It could use it as decor. Is it white?
Sometimes it could look like pale.
Sometimes it could look like pale.
Sometimes it could look pale.
It could look pale. Is it a ghost?
Not a ghost.
Casper?
It's not a ghost, but
Is it a blanket? No.
we are heading in that right direction. But it's not a ghost.
Sometimes it could look pale. Is it a clown?
No.
Skeleton?
No.
Okay, so sometimes it could look pale. Is it scary?
Yes.
Does it begin with the letter I?
Wrong.
That's 10.
Yeah.
I have no more questions.
You could guess for the last time.
You say it's not a ghost.
Mm-mm.
It's a sheet?
It's a vampire.
Oh, shit. And I love vampire.
And that's why I'm just like, why are you not
Why
guessing
did guessing
it?
this?
Mm. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Number next.
Number next.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an object.
You definitely needed them 20 questions.
Do you guess it when you trick or treat?
No.
Is it for kids or adults?
Adults are in it.
Adults are in it.
Well, never mind. Go ahead. I said not myself, but go
then
ahead.
You didn't answer then.
Both. Okay.
Is it for entertainment on TV?
Kind of. Yes.
Is it something they watch on TV?
No, not necessarily. No.
Okay. Is it something to wear?
No.
No. Is it a decor?
Can be.
Can be.
Yes, yes.
It can be decor. Is it big or small?
They have big and small.
Pumpkins?
Definitely not.
That's not a question. That's a guess.
Oh,
Definitely
No.
not pumpkin. How much questions I have?
7.
3 more. Does it begin with T?
No.
Can I give up?
So I'm gonna give you a clue.
Can I get a clue? Yeah, can I get a clue?
So it's supposed to be considered scary.
That's a clue?
Yeah. Ah.
Haunted house?
Yeah.
Okay.
That remind me, we went to like 3 haunted houses, and oh my god, let me just say that my friends are fucking cowards.
What?
Yeah. Like, this was me. Hi. Because you know it not real, I guess, but it was had one particular person that was like scary. She took it to a different level. She was acting like a mad person. Like, everybody else was like, ah, and jumping out. But the fact that she was acting crazy, I think that is scary for me. Because we know me with crazy people. Like, So, like, for me, that one was scary. Because she started talking about madness. Like, she's like, I don't want to see you here ever again. And, like,
Yeah,
she was like, she was doing something and she was chopping on the table, and then she looked up and then just started to talk, and like I was like, okay, that part is scary, but somebody jumping out at me and then telling me, rah, that not really scary. And then it had another thing looking like if the man's head was off, but that wouldn't really scare me as much as the mad person.
I'd be like, who did your makeup? I need to meet her.
I was
or
like,
him.
Yeah, it was good.
They would want to meet the SFX artist.
But yeah, I don't think you're doing well at this game.
No.
So the next one is just a normal object. Let's come off for Halloween.
But you're not giving me no clue, so I'm like,
Okay.
fish out of water. Like, is it where?
But that is why you have to guess. Okay,
Okay,
so
okay.
go ahead.
Is it an item in the house?
Yes, this one is an item in the house.
In the bathroom?
Not the bathroom.
Kitchen?
Definitely the kitchen.
Is it... Do you cook in it?
What is considered cooking? For some people, that is cooking. But it's not a cooking item per se. You don't cook in it. But You don't cook in it. Full stop.
Okay. Do you prep in it?
You do not prep in it.
Okay.
We're rich guys.
4.
Are you cheating?
Yes. I think it's 5 though. 5
Okay.
or 6. Is it stainless steel?
Yes.
Is it a sink?
It is not the sink.
Do you use it to cook?
You asked that question already. That's why I'm giving you a chance again. Because you said, do you cook in it or do you...
I said, do you cook in it?
Uh-huh. Oh, so you're referring to a pot? It's definitely not a pot.
It's a spoon.
It's not a spoon.
It's stainless steel.
Actually, you know what? I should just say it's stainless steel. Some just come in stainless steel, some just come in black, and some just come in white.
Where's Jana?
And it's stainless steel. Okay, yes, that could be it, but it's not that.
A microwave?
Not a microwave. However,
A slow cooker? A fridge? A oven? Stainless steel? Or white? Or black?
actually, you know,
A bread
some people
maker?
come
A rice
on,
cooker?
sis.
A KitchenAid?
Okay, all right, give up. It's a toaster.
Oh, forgot about that too.
A KitchenAid, a rice cooker. That's why I was like, I can't really cook in it per se.
I forget about toasters because our toaster is like a conventional oven.
Oh.
So when I said oven, I thought of that. So
And it went out, yeah.
yeah,
It's a toaster.
So, yeah.
Okay, so you suck. So, if you all have games that Sherain could actually win in, please suggest now.
Yeah, this one I'm really because I'm like, huh?
It's okay. Better luck next time. This is how I feel when we do word chain challenge on the next
On
Patreon.
Patreon.
I'm like, what? Ooh.
So
Number next.
we have a next one.
No, not the next one. You suck. Like I said.
Okay, so I have some TV show recommendations for all the crime watchers you out there. So, if you're into Criminal Minds, Chicago PD, Law and Order SVU, you know, that type of shows, SWAT, here are 5 other thrilling and enjoyable TV shows, crime dramas that, you know, a bit underrated and that you should definitely check out. So, the first one is Broadchurch. This is a British crime drama that unravels the mystery behind the murder of a young boy in a small coastal town. When detectives Alec Hardy and Ellie Miller dive deeper into the investigation, they discover dark secrets of the town's residents. This one is packed with shocking twists and intense emotional drama. You'll enjoy that show. Like, I feel as though, like, for us, a lot of British shows are very much underrated.
Right.
And, like, you'll actually give it a chance. You may actually like it. Pretty much like it. Yeah.
I think I might like it because remember, well, now that I've gotten a taste of Top Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember before I was like, oh God, I can't stand the accents. I'm sorry. I just couldn't understand it. I think that was my main thing. I couldn't understand it. So I was like, But then when I saw Top Boy and it was like gangster, I was like,
Broadchurch is not gangster.
I know it's not gangster, but like the accent, no, I start to like it.
Yeah. I never, the accents never like bothered me, but I fell in love with the accent even more after starting getting into Love Island.
Okay. Right. That was my problem. I was like, Sherain, where are these subtitles? Because they be speaking so fast.
Yeah, they
I'm
talk
like,
fast. And imagine people think that we talk fast.
We do not talk fast. I find we just talk slow.
Really?
Yeah. Especially compared to all the other Caribbean islands. We sing.
Oh my god, I cannot understand pigeons all the time.
Oh God, recently we were having a conversation with this guy and he was like, oh my God, I love your accent, you're Trinidad. And I was like, thank you. Because most people just
Think we're Jamaican.
yeah, think we're Jamaicans. And he was like saying, Bajan is the hardest to understand. Like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what did you just say?
And I don't know, I love to hear it. But
What
sometimes
did
I
you
don't know what you
say?
said.
You know who used to do a wicked one? An interpretation, Rachel
Rachel
Price.
She's really good at
Yeah.
it. Next one is The Following. It's a psychological thriller that follows a former FBI agent, Ryan Hardy, as he hunts down a charismatic serial killer, Joe Carroll, who leads a deadly cult of devoted flowers. Oh, yeah, this one is like one of my faves. You would constantly be trying to figure out who could you really trust because of the intense mind games, shocking twists, and a constant cat and mouse chase. This one you could watch on Hulu, Apple TV, or Prime Video. Cold Case. I recently got into this one. I watch multiple shows at a time. Detective Lily Rush reopens unsolved cases, diving deep into forgotten evidence and memories to uncover the truth. Each episode explores a new mystery, bringing justice to victims after years of uncertainty. You could watch Cold Case streaming on platforms like HBO Max and Amazon Prime. The Killing. From the first episode, you are hooked by the investigation of the rather mysterious murder of a teenage girl. Detectives Sarah Linden and Stephen Holden unravel complex murder investigations along with it. It has a dark atmosphere and a lot of character development. You could check this out on Hulu and Amazon Prime as well. Your Honor. Recently started watching this one. I have not finished season 1, but the mere fact that I am already hooked and I'm telling y'all you'll need to get into it, it's going good already. This is an intense legal drama that follows a respected judge as his life spirals out of control after his son is involved in a hit and run. The show explores moral dilemmas, crime, and the lengths a father will go to protect his child, packed with suspense and ethical gray areas. You can watch Your Honor on Showtime and stream now on Paramount Plus. And if you still wondering what game to watch, you'll need to go and watch the documentary of Sweet Bobby. Sweet Bobby on Netflix is about a girl who was catfished by her own cousin.
What?
Really and
That's
truly,
weird.
it is weird. Like I just want to understand like what is the true reason behind her doing that, because it just didn't make any kind of sense. But yeah, she catfished her own cousin, and on top of it, like the cousin and all, as much as the
Anyway, I guess we have to see it.
as much as the catfisher is in the wrong and not taking away blame from the catfisher, actually, the catfish itself, the catfish-e, do we call her that? The catfish-e, right?
Catfish-e.
It had certain things that just didn't make sense and should have been red flags. Like something as simple as one of the things the guy who she thought she was talking to,
Why are you cousin kidnapping
I don't
him?
understand. That's weird.
You know what? This world is sometimes weird.
It's totally weird. Like
Not sometimes.
a lot of time weird. It's so like strange that she didn't even pick up that something strange happening, because the guy who she's talking to online, he got shot at, and after a while, like the information she got was that he is going into witness protection, and witness protection would be in the States, and he would be at a hospital in the States. And in my head, I'm like, if you're going into witness protection, number one, you wouldn't be told that you're going into witness protection.
This is a real show?
Yes, it's a
A
documentary.
real story. Right, okay.
Yeah.
So nobody watched this thing,
Tinder Swindler?
No, Catfish on MTV. Like, I think he covered a lot of these.
But I'm still thinking, like, I feel like I passed that question in terms of that. I surpassed that because clearly it have too many other stories out here with people being catfished. Like, I don't know, is it people thinking that they are hopeless romantics?
I am a
Or-
hopeless romantic, but I'm also very, very careful with persons that you meet online because you never know who you're actually meeting. Like you never know. Like yes, you can meet the correct person, but you don't know this person from anywhere. You have no reference of this person. What are you going on? What are you going on? Good judgment? Are you going on like vibe? Are you going on like what it is?
And then like he
Your
proposed
spidey
to
sense
her,
is not tickling. Like,
and I'm like, you accept a proposal from someone you never even
I
met?
feel as though that was
Like
an
that's-
episode from Catfish. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you had this show and you watch all these episodes, why are you not like skeptical and be like, okay, this guy? But let me tell you, have this girl online. I saw her. She got proposed to a guy over online. They are happily ever like they are married, and I don't know if they have kids yet, but it happened during the COVID time. And they weren't able to meet each other, and he proposed to her. Like the first time, I wonder if the first time they were meeting is actually when they were getting married. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. But it works for some people, but you are not the 1%. I feel as though I rather be skeptical rather than totally optimistic and naive about the situation.
Yeah, because it's like, and then you met like we are in an era of WhatsApp. You meet everybody on Facebook, and you're in a Facebook group.
What? He's what?
She meets all his family and stuff on Facebook.
How she meet the people on Facebook?
He introduced them to her on Facebook.
Facebook, not in person?
Yeah, and the introduction is, this is my cousin Adam.
Oh, so the cousin had a real time to create multiple people.
She did.
That is creepy.
She did. But yeah,
Creepy.
you'll need to go and check out your Bobby as well because.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Okay, so we're going into our Fab Faves. This week, Laurel is going first.
So, recently I decided to switch shampoos. Reason being is I found my shampoo wasn't doing it for me. I think after a certain amount of time, I feel as though everybody's supposed to not supposed to, but if it's not working anymore, just switch it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to try Aussie Total Miracle shampoo and conditioner with apricots. Right? The scent is amazing.
Yeah, it does smell good. Let me smell this one. I don't know if mine says.
If you notice, the conditioner is way lighter than the shampoo because natural girly, you tend to use more conditioner than anything. So I'm definitely going to be buying another bottle in it. But what I was sold on is like when I sent you back, they were like damaged hair, crying out for a miracle. I was like, are you talking to me?
Girl, what?
Like, are you is this for me? But my review on it so far is that my hair was very moisturized. I think that's one of my major things I was struggling with, is that my hair is very, very dry, and because it's dry, I am getting, as y'all notice, I'm back in my protective style. So let's see if we could catch back our hair. But this is my products for this week, and so far I'm enjoying it.
I used to use their 3-minute Miracle Moisture,
Right.
and it's really good.
Really? Okay, I will look into that
Yeah,
next.
it's really good. It's really good. But sometimes it's just hard to get it locally.
Okay.
So this is gonna be linked in the storefront.
Yes, of course.
Of course. Okay, guys. So my weekly fave is this mirror. If you follow me on my personal page, I spoke about this mirror a couple times, and it's just I can't do my makeup without this mirror. It goes on to 4 levels of lighting, and the light is pretty much really, really bright. If you have like a small area and you're looking for like a mirror to, that lights up, I think this is definitely a good investment. This is from Conair. Yes, it is Conair. I'll leave the link in.
Does it come with that little...
Yes, it does come with a stand, so that if you're a content creator, you could put your phone here. If you use your front camera, it is very convenient to put your
It's so
phone here.
cute.
And you see yourself. You see yourself in the mirror as well. But yeah, so this is my weekly fave because it's still a really good buy. I'm not upset that I invested in this.
And girlies, we all need light, good lighting.
Yeah, we definitely do. So that is it for our weekly faves. Okay, guys, so we have 2 substance spills this week. Well, you get started. For all those who don't know, the Substance Spills group chat is where you all send in your dilemmas to us through our DMs, either Instagram or TikTok, and we share them with you.
And of course, all your dilemmas will remain anonymous. Have no fear.
Yes, our lips and eyes are sealed with regards to the sender.
And this is a gentle reminder that we are not licensed therapists,
nor are we licensed psychiatrists.
We're just 2 girls enjoying chatting and discussing everything and anything.
Don't take anything we say to heart. We're just sharing our thoughts and our views.
However, if we do see any dilemmas that need professional help,
we would send you all the details to a licensed professional locally, and for our foreign listeners, we would surely send you all a link to an online professional.
So, hi, I need help. My husband and I have been together for 15 years and we have 4 kids. He was unfaithful. He says it was because I didn't make him feel like a man. What the fuck? I got word that he was still unfaithful from a birdie. So I told him to leave the house, and I observed his behavior towards me has changed. He hurts my feelings and then come back a short while after as if nothing happens. We went for counseling. It worked for a few days because I alone did the work. What should I do to keep this marriage?
She put him out?
Well, it seemed as though she told him to leave. I'm wondering if he came back. She didn't say if they...
Because she said she put him out, and then...
She observed his behavior towards her had changed.
Since she put him out?
Yeah. So...
Well, I mean...
Okay, so... If you're viewing this episode, I feel as though we need a little bit more context, because here are the things I need to find out, right? So, like, did he leave, and is it that you all are in separate households now? Is it that...
I feel as though if you reach the stage of you putting him out, though, I think obviously, like, okay, like, his behavior would change. Is either it changed to the better.
That's the next question. Is it that it was better or it was worse? But I have a feeling like it was worse because she say he hurts my feeling. But then come back after a while as though if nothing happened. So
do you want somebody doing you that all the time?
No, it's 15 years, 4 kids, right? And I feel sometimes people just be like caught up in the fact like, oh my God, I've been with this person for so long and my kids know only a marriage. But we said this before. Kids can feel when situations are not right. Kids could feel when they are not in a happy home.
I don't even think it's only feeling like they see certain things and kids mirror stuff. If they're seeing these things, this is what they're going to think that love is, and this is not love.
That is true. That is true. Now, you're asking what you should do to keep this marriage. You didn't ask what you should do in general. I think you want to be in marriage. Now, for me,
I don't have any advice, so if Laurel have any, she'll give you.
okay, for me, I was there. I was there in a situation where I wanted my relationship to work, and the other person was completely checked out. And you're just gonna hurt yourself in the long run by trying to force something that the other person doesn't want. Going to counseling could only help so much because both of you will have to put in the work. Now, I could understand to an extent where he says he didn't feel like a man. Sometimes men feel as though like women, well, not doing their part, or they don't feel as though that they are being hurt. I don't know if that's the case in this situation. It does not condone the reason for cheating. I feel as though it's just a friggin' cop out. But yes, there are instances where they feel less and unheard, and because of that, they do end up stepping out, right?
I still don't.
Yeah. I was checking to see if that was the only one time he had cheated, or if he is a repeat offender. But I feel as though if it is that he does not want to make these steps to work on the marriage, then you can't save the marriage, because then you're going to end up doing all the work, and then in the long run you're going to end up resenting him. You're going to end up hating your children father. Whereas if you all leave and try to go your separate ways, sometimes separations just do people good. So you all go your separate ways, try to figure out you all as individuals, because 15 years together you all become one. So you all you probably don't even know how to survive without him right now. And who knows? But sometimes separation does do people well, and sometimes they find their way back to each other, and then sometimes you realize, wait, nah, I could breed. I could live on my own. Wait, nah, this man checking me out, and he actually care for me and willing to treat me like a queen. Or you realize, wait, nah, I'm not asking for too much from this guy. Or he realized, wait, nah, it have nothing outside there for me. I was doing shit inside, and maybe we weren't communicating, because after 10 years, sometimes we get relaxed and we take things for granted, and we stop taking people's feelings and considering them as a person. You're just like, okay, whatever. Like, you're not happy, okay, whatever. We in this marriage, whatever. And that's how you look at it, because 15 years is a long time. A lot of people say after 10 years, they usually end up in divorce. Sometimes that's the period, after 10 years. So y'all reaching 15 years, okay, kudos for y'all, but y'all have to put in the work. It's not like, okay, it's going to be a bed of roses all the time. That's not how it is. There are highs, there's lows. But if you really want to try to work on this marriage, and he realizes how serious you are, and he's not taking it seriously, then you can't do anything about it. Anything to add?
Cheating is a no-no for me, so
Yeah, that's Sherain's deal breaker.
I no. So in that case, you have to know what your boundaries are. Number one, you have to know what you could live with, what you can't live with, and I think if it is like when you getting married and stuff, like you have certain conversations with your partner, even in normal relationships, like they know what your boundaries are. And I think for most women, they would generally say, yeah, cheating. But a lot of times, myself included, I have taken back once one relationship. That one relationship, yeah, once for cheating. Yeah, that was the only relationship I take back. And I understand what you're saying that, we've all been there, like we ignore the signs and the person already checked out. But I think once you disrespect your own boundaries in terms of like there's given chance and then there is disrespecting your boundaries for yourself, meaning that if you know that definitely that is a deal breaker and you let it happen and just forgive and forget it, it sends a wrong message to the person. And now I'm not talking about cheating only. It have different things that you know for yourself that are for you person as a deal breaker. So me personally, if it is that the person, let's not use cheating. Let's use you saying I don't like people cursing at me my partner cursing at me like when I'm in we in a disagreement.
Right.
And that's something that could be huge or in terms of like the way or raising their voice or something like that. You say that in that conversation you all had, like this is my deal breaker, I don't deal with that. And the person comes and does that now, and you're like, and then they're like, oh, sorry, and they give their reason why or whatnot. You forgive. I'm not saying that it would happen again, but I think it could happen again because you already, this deal breaker that you claim to have not necessarily is a deal breaker anymore.
I understand what you're saying.
It's not deal breaker because they already break the deal and you're still here.
Yeah.
So if you're not respecting your own deal breakers or boundaries, who are they to respect it for you? So now you have to ask yourself why you want to stay. What is your reason for your staying? And I don't even want to hear your kids. Like, that's, I mean, a song in real cold. I just think some people use the kids as a cop out. Like, it sounds nice. Like, it sounds good. Like, I think stop putting your kids in it. Don't get your kids involved for the reason why you want to stay with someone who disrespects you all the time. Apart from the disrespect, I think cheating has a lot of things. You already mistrust. Who knows? You could bring back something home for you. You sick now. He's sick. You have to figure out why you want to. You put this person out already. Why you want them back, and if you could live with it. And once your decision is you could live with certain things, because if it is he is if you could live it, because you said it yourself, if you could live with him being wish-washy or kind of like, it's like a, I don't know, it's like a up and down, like it's like a hot and cold with him. Like he disrespects you 1 minute and then he come back and it's like, ooh, nothing happened. Like, ooh. Mm-hmm. If you could deal with that, then fine. Because some people, I guess, some people can. Some people could blank that out. If you could deal with it, then fine. Welcome him back into your home. But definitely communication is something that you'll need to have a proper conversation. And honestly, if somebody say they done, just take it. Don't beg nobody to be with you.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
Yeah, I'm not begging nobody, running nobody down for that. No. And that's it.
Yeah.
So we have one more.
Yes.
Coming off of the emotional support question, I have a friend. She's married and is being abused emotionally and physically. Oh, this is based on an episode we had before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when we talked about friends being emotionally draining.
Okay.
Or whatnot, right? So that's where they saying coming off of the emotional support question.
Right.
I have a friend, she's married and is being abused emotionally and physically by her husband for quite some time. This is a trigger warning.
Mm-hmm.
Right? She always sends me voice notes and tells me certain things that he does to her. Every time we interact, I try my best to convince her to get out and seek the nearest shelter. I even offer for her to come by me, but she says she's afraid. She has a son, by the way, and doesn't want to leave him with the father. I've been trying to convince her for so long. It drains me emotionally till I even question if she really wants to leave. This lady's 44 years, by the way. Her son is about 13.
Damn.
Um, in terms of like her situation, I totally understand why you would feel um drained, but as I myself would have felt like that at one point, and the reason why I would say in terms of a woman who are physically abused, right? um but I realized that I was feeling like that way because I myself wasn't like educated enough on the traumas of a woman who is physically abused. Like we from the outside sitting down thinking about like this shit you should just leave. No, their abuser has now they have taken over like their brain, literally. So it's like strings they're pulling. So they definitely would think that if they even step out is either they take this beating or they actually die. So they're still thinking that there's no way out. Now, regardless of what they still we know definitely that regardless of what they could still um be unalived by the hands of their abuser. We know this. We know this. But I think now, I mean, everybody has their own beliefs and stuff. I think the only thing now is to literally pray about it. Pray that she could get away, find a good way to get away. I think I don't know. I don't know. I have things in my head, but I don't think it's safe to say here. Um, no, it doesn't have to do with the person, but I think you might have to devise a plan. Sometimes people actually need to get away by another means, if you understand. But I'm sorry that she's going through this. Again, I think there are signs that people show their little, people could only wear a mask for so long, and I think the first sign of the mask being tilted, like, is not to take lightly at all. So that's the only thing I could say towards it. Like, yeah, that's the only thing. For now, I guess let her watch Media Family Reunion on repeat. Get her good skillets. And show your friend how to make grits. Porridge. Hot boil water all the time.
I feel as though it's just a tough situation to be in because I'm an empath, right? I don't know if you're an empath too, but like I'm an empath where if I take on too much people's emotions, it will drain me too. So like I would feel like if I'm living their story as well. So I could relate to that aspect. But I feel as though in that situation, I feel as though like you need to find that strength to just be there for your friend. As much as you talk to her and tell her, here's what you want, you need to leave or whatever. Being in an abusive relationship, you know, you know why you need to leave. You know that you're supposed to leave and you know that this makes no sense, but it's a cycle. So like Sherain said, you just don't know how to leave. Is actually like a trauma bond. You're not, you're kind of addicted because
I don't know if it's addiction. Is
it's
it?
I consider it an addiction. I consider it an addiction because you just can't leave. You know the cycle. You know what's going to happen. You know if you don't do this, this is what's going to happen. But you stay in it. It's a cycle. I consider it addiction, and I feel as though like they stay there. Some people stay in hopes of it getting better, and some people stay because they don't know or don't remember life before that. And the moment you get involved with a narcissistic, toxic, manipulative person, they start embedding in in your mind like things or ways that they know that they would be able to keep you in that place. They play on your emotions, they play on your insecurities, they play on everything that will keep you segregated or away from people who could help you or dependent on them. I feel as though even as a friend, it is hard to get through to somebody like that. It takes sometimes years of therapy to get out of that situation. She not wanting to come by you kind of might be safe
Safe
for
for you.
both you as well, because she probably knows the repercussions of doing something like that.
Your life could be at risk.
Unfortunately, I feel as though Trinidad has not implemented enough laws to protect um, victims. Sometimes they are ridiculed. Sometimes they say, well, go back home. They take it lightly until you hear them on news and you hear about, oh my God, they went by the police so many times before and then nothing was done. I feel as though more needs to be done, more protection for women, sometimes men. But more needs to be done. It can't be always taken lightly, and then afterwards you're like, "Oh shucks, we should have do this. We could have done this. We noticed something, but we didn't do it." But your friend is going to leave when she wants to leave, and I'm praying that it's not when it's too late, or when she thinks it's just and then she have a son involved. So I think all of that she's probably thinking about and thinking how best to leave. Trinidad is a small place. You're thinking, okay, even if I move north, they're going to find me. If I move south, they're going to find me. If I leave, we don't know the severity
The only thing I can
of
tell you is
the.
probably
But what I would like to suggest, we have a counselor who is available to deal with these situations. Again, we would leave that information here. But that might be the first step. Maybe her talking to somebody professionally, and who knows, that will build her strength to eventually. Because talking to you over the years or however long about the situation clearly is not helping. She knows, but it not pushing her to make that move. Yeah.
sometimes
So
I feel as though apart from it, like I get where when you break it down just now, I get where you're coming from, but I feel too like another aspect apart from it being an addiction, which as I say, I understand where you're coming from. I feel as though sometimes, apart from it being addiction, another reason that they can't leave is because they're just so afraid. Like their abuser put so much.
yeah, they start. That's the thing. They start from early. They embedded seeds into your head where you
You're just so afraid.
have no
like
other
you know
choice.
you want to leave, but you're so afraid of like the like who they're gonna go after, which one of your loved ones they're
Or
gonna.
who knows? You probably threatened the child. I'll kill your
Yeah,
child.
yeah, you don't know. You don't know. So in terms of that, I understand why it will drain you, but I don't think that you should abandon that friend. I think you could actually like do things other than have that conversation, because at the end of the
How
day
we doing that,
you
girl?
still have to probably okay, so for me, I am not a strong religious person, but I do believe in who I believe in. I believe in God, right? So I think find somewhere that you could go have a prayer with her. You continue praying for her.
You know, the
even
girl could leave the house. You saying go somewhere and pray. We don't know if the girl could even leave the house.
we don't know if she could leave the house, but that's the next thing. So
But if she can, that's a very good option.
yeah, you don't need to. I think yeah, she needs to. She could watch TV without him there. Recommend some good movies.
Hopefully.
Enough.
Because when men controlling the controlling, you
Yeah.
can't even go to the grocery because for all they know, you go and meet a man in the grocery picking up watermelon.
We talking about somebody here. You
Yeah.
make me go back into the little fantasy.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
seriously,
Yeah.
you know,
I don't think this is a good time to like abandon your friend. She actually needs
it will be
like,
draining.
help.
It would be because
It
you
would
keep
be,
having the
yeah.
same conversation in different scenarios and different. You're saying the same thing about 10 million times, and you're like, why is she not getting it? You want to keep on seeing your skin bruise. You want to keep on seeing like your life flash before your eyes, but it's hard.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Sad. It's sad that we have to leave on such a heavy
Yeah,
note.
heavy
Yikes.
but also always remember that if you all need help with any therapy, you could always reach out for the contact information. With regards to this episode, I think we will leave the information on the screen. And yeah, we'll see y'all on Sunday.
Okay. Bye,
Bye, y'all.
guys.